Lucas Prifti, code GX6112, and today I'm going to be going over exercise 3 for database management class. So first things first, I do want to show you right here, this is my exercise 3 folder where I have the test 3 Java, test 3 class, and then I also downloaded the MySQL connector Java 8.0.13 jar so I can compile and run this class. Second of all, I want to show the changes, just really quick, a few of the changes that I made in order to implement the functions that we needed. Here's my drop, create table, then we have our insert functions, and then also an update, 2 update functions, and then 2 delete functions as well. I did change the password over here for John, and then I also had to use the time zone shift connector. This is because I was getting the time zone error, but once I implement that, the change is gone. Here is where I added more to the insert. All these values are going to be inserted into the table here. And then here we also have our select statements. As we can see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right over here. And they are also implemented. Okay, those are my first changes. So first I'm going to go and I'm going to connect to the John database. Here it is, John. Password is pass1234. Okay. I have the testDB database from exercise 2 right here implemented already, so I won't have to worry about that. And I just want to check really quick. SQL is running, so we should be good to go ahead and compile and run the Java code here. Okay, let me just see first where the folder is going to be. So database, we're going to go to Eclipse Workspace, cd Eclipse Workspace, and then we are going to go to Database Master, and then from there, I believe it should be Database, and then it is exercise 3, cd ex3. Okay, I'm in the right directory now. All I have to do is compile and then run the code. Here we have it for Mac. We're going to go ahead and compile it first. Compiles perfectly fine with no errors, and all we have to do now is just run it. Okay, here is the run command for Mac. Okay, perfect. Program compiled with no errors. Let me go from the top here. Here, I'll just close this so it's easier to see. So first, we print all of our results here with no updates, and then the update statement is executed. After, we're going to print the results again. Here we can see that Xiang Lu is changed. Also, John Lu is changed after the updates, and all the sophomore status have been changed as well, as we can see. And then we're going to go ahead and execute the delete statements. We delete 2 of them. 2 delete statements are done here. ID1 and ID2 are gone. Xiang Lu, John Liu. Both of those have been deleted. And we are left with these 3 updated as well. And that is for compiling my code. Now I'm going to go ahead and explain test 3 Java here. Let's open this with Visual Studio Code, just so we have the colors there and it's easier to see. Okay, so first we're going to import the Java SQL extensions that we need, and then we start the public class test3 here, declaring the class, and then we also declare private static, connection statement, prepared statement, and result set. And then here we start our class. Main function is going to have all of our statements implemented here. Drop, create, then we have for insert, And then we have an update, another update, and then 2 delete statements. Both of these get deleted as well. So, first of all, we're going to have to load the MySQL driver. Each database is going to have its own driver. So here is where we do that. Make sure the password is good. Password is good, has been changed. And then this statement's going to allow SQL queries to the database. And then we execute our first 2 statements, which are to fill the table here. These are going to create the table for us. And then here we execute all of our insert statements. All of these will be added to the tables here. And then after we add, we give it a quick display to show the table at first. Then we go ahead and do our updates. Here we have one update here, and then one update here as well, which is implemented. Then the data is going to be deleted. Here we have our additional 2 deletions. These are going to delete ID1 and ID2. And then we also print the results after that, so we can see afterwards what the table is going to look like. Now, we have to get metadata from the database. So the result set, we are also going to implement that in order to get the result of the SQL query. Here's where we print the columns in the table. This will print the tables too. And then here we have a helper method just to display our results. Result set is initially before the first data set, and it is possible to get the columns via name, also via the column number, which start at 1. Here we have our result set implementation in order to implement our results in this table. And then at the end, we have to close the result set in order for our program to be able to run, and then close too. And that is test 3 Java explained. And as we saw, just one more time here, it ran perfectly fine. Here, I'm going to go and do it one more time. Workspace. Master, cd database, cd x3, and then go ahead and compile it. Compiles fine with no error. And then we are going to go ahead and run it as well. Perfect. Here we have it one more time. The table after implementing. And then we do both of our updates. Here is the updated table. Address has been updated, and the status has been updated as well. Senior, senior. And then we complete our deletions as well. ID1 and ID2 have been deleted, and we are left with ID3, 4, and 5. And that is it for my exercise 3. Thank you very much.